Welcome to David's Dinosaur Diaries, where today we have a very special video for you. We're not going to talk about an individual dinosaur, we're going to be answering your questions. So let's get started. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to David's Dinosaur Diaries and sending in all your questions. We have had so many, so I'm honestly so grateful. We're going to try and get through as many as possible. So the first question is, if you could have any dinosaur as a pet, which one would it be? Now, for me personally, I'm going to go with my favourite dinosaur of all time. Well, one of my favourites, and that is the iguanodon. They're hard-working, I guarantee they're a bit loyal, and also one of my favourite Disney films is Dinosaur with Aladar, and he's brilliant. So I'd go for an iguanodon. Our next question is an absolutely fantastic question, and it is, are crocodiles descended from dinosaurs? Now, this is a very interesting question. A lot of people may think that crocodiles evolved from dinosaurs, but actually that's not strictly true, because crocodiles used to live in the same period as dinosaurs. Crocodiles have been around for around 83 million years, and crocodiles would have hunted some dinosaurs as well, and dinosaurs may have hunted other crocodiles as well. But if we go back even further in time, maybe about 250 million years ago, there was a group of animals called the archosaurs. So everyone thinks that maybe dinosaurs are the first animals to ever exist. That's not strictly true. There was the archosaurs. And during time, they've split into two different animals. One half of the archosaurs became the dinosaurs, the others became crocodilians. So instead of being descended from dinosaurs as such, they maybe look at crocodiles and dinosaurs as maybe distant cousins. It's very similar to sort of chimpanzees and humans. A lot of people think we've come from chimpanzees, but we've evolved out of that and gone different ways. We've still got chimpanzees now, and obviously the human beings. So that's sort of how it works. So they're not dinosaurs, but if you really wanted to compare them, they're sort of distant cousins. Question number 3. Now this is a good question as well. Would you visit Jurassic Park if it was a real place? And my answer to this question is absolutely. I'd spend my life savings if they ever recreate this park. Seeing the T-Rex, I'm in. Question number 4. Which dinosaur had the brightest colours? Now this is a really interesting question. It's one that even confuses paleontologists to this day, because there's not actually given proof as to what colour these dinosaurs actually were. Once upon a time, years and years ago, a lot of people used to think it was the customary black, brown, grey colours that dinosaurs were, because a lot of people assumed they had scaly skin. But in more recent years, discoveries have shown that most dinosaurs would have actually been covered in feathers. So that would have maybe meant that dinosaurs would have had more brighter colours with the feathers. But there is a dinosaur that was from northeast China, which is called Kaihong. That is a bird-like dinosaur, obviously from northeast China, which a lot of people think had rainbow feathers and a big crest. So that is the dinosaur that paleontologists believe had the brightest colours. Number 5. Which dinosaur have you loved researching about the most? Now there's 3 that I've really enjoyed looking into a bit more. I've loved looking into the Therizinosaurus. I think ever since the Jurassic World Dominion film came out, that dinosaur's been given a lot of publicity, and really learning about the uniqueness of it, obviously with the big claws, for me is a personal favourite to have researched into. I've really enjoyed looking into the Mosasaurus. I think the way it used to live is fantastic. And also the Quetzalcoatlus, the fact that this was one of the biggest land animals to ever fly the earth, and how big they actually were. For me, 3 personal favourites that I've really enjoyed looking into on this channel. Next question. Now this is a really nice question as well. if you could bring back one dinosaur from extinction, which one would it be and why? Now this is really, really tough. I'm stuck between two. Most people would say the T-Rex, but why would you want the T-Rex running around after you? It would have you for dinner. So I wouldn't go with that. Do you know the two that I'd love to see, like, in real life, would be the Brachiosaurus. I mean, just seeing that, you know, for the first time, how big they were, how in awe I would be to see those dinosaurs. And I think when you see Jurassic Park, the film, the fact that's the first dinosaur that Alan Grant sees sums it up really why that's the dinosaur I'd bring up and bring back from extinction. I also would love to see the Stegosaurus. I mean, the uniqueness of that dinosaur, the popularity that has, I think that would be right near the top with a lot of people if they could bring one dinosaur back. Next question, what is your least favourite dinosaur? Now, this is a tough one because I love all dinosaurs, but I think for me, the dinosaurs that aren't naturally my most favourite are the flying bird-like dinosaurs. I like seeing like a proper dinosaur, like, you know, your T-Rexes, your Triceratops, things like that. So maybe something like the Microraptor for me would not necessarily be my favourite. Next question, which dinosaur fits your personality most? Now, I think this is an impossible one for me to work out. So I went on to the Natural History Museum website where you can take a test to find out which dinosaur you are most like, and it answers varied questions, you know, socially, what you like, you know, attributes you have. And my answer came back as the Giganotosaurus. So in answer to your question, the dinosaur that suits my personality the best apparently is the Giganotosaurus. Who knew? Question is, after Jurassic Park, what is your favourite dinosaur film? Now, one of the ones that I absolutely love, going back to my childhood, is a film called We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. And a brief outline, I'm not going to give it all away, but it's about an inventor who creates a wishing machine where he finds out boys and girls' wishes, and a lot of the wishes that are coming through are they'd love to see dinosaurs. So he creates another invention to go back in time, collect a lot of dinosaurs, bring them back to the present day, and they come back, they venture into New York and eventually end up in a circus and all these different things. It's a fantastic film. They meet human friends along the way. It was my childhood film. But a special shout out goes to Disney's Dinosaur and also Land Before Time, elite film. Next question, did all the dinosaurs die from the meteorite? Now, this is a really, really good question, and a lot of people think that the meteorite happened and wiped out all the dinosaurs straight away. The meteorite's impact would have, you know, wiped out a majority of the dinosaurs there and then in the first 24 hours. But there would have been some dinosaurs, land, in the sea, in the air, that would have made it out of that and survived the actual impact of it. But what followed is what would have killed the rest of them off, because there would have been dust clouds in the air, gases released from the impact. There would have been no photosynthesis coming through for plants and life to evolve and grow. So the plant-eating dinosaurs would have had nothing to eat. The meat-eating dinosaurs wouldn't have had nothing to eat because all of their dinner was being starved as well. So a lot of those dinosaurs would have died from starvation and the gases that were released into the air. So yes, the impact didn't necessarily wipe out all the dinosaurs there and then, but what happened after would have done it. And my final question, are you going to be doing more prehistoric creatures, not just dinosaurs? Now, if that's what you the fans want, then I'm more than happy to do that. There's lots of other creatures such as the saber-toothed cat, the dodo, lots more that I would love to bring to you. So yes, even though it's called David's Dinosaur Diaries, we may do more. Well, what a fantastic episode that was. I really, really enjoyed answering all your questions, and thank you so much for listening and sending all your questions in. That's all we've got time for today, but I will see you soon for another dinosaur. Thank you so much. See you later, everyone. Goodbye.